Okay, got my green tea today. How is everybody? Oh my gosh, it's so hot outside. Phew. I got a lot going on today. Well, actually, a lot going on this week. So, um, how's it going? I'm Cathy, representing Sassy Silver Sisters. How are you doing? Okay. Phew. I had to adjust the air conditioner because this part doesn't get as cool as the front part. So, let me get over, let's see, this way. So, how's everybody doing? How are you doing? Hi, Miss Suzette. You know what I was wondering, Suzette? We need Darlene back on here. Where in the heck did she go? I know she wasn't feeling good. So, but I just happened to think, where's Darlene? Darlene, we're calling you. We're calling you. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh. Okay, today is Monday, June 23rd, 2025. And I'm usually here on Mondays and Fridays unless I have to reschedule. And you'll see where I schedule it on YouTube and also Facebook. You'll see whether I schedule something or not, or switch it up or whatever. Geez, Louise. Oh, I forgot to turn my sound down. That's all I need, right? Sound down. Okay. All right. I've been rushing around. What are you up to? Yeah, where is Darlene? We need to get after that child. No, I hope she's doing okay. I did contact her the other day, and she's been through it. So that might not be her top priority. But yeah, she's been through it. She's trying to, like everybody else in the world, trying to get their health straightened out. So keep her in mind. Okay. Did I even put it on right? There's something about this. Nothing new. Okay. There we go. I haven't studied this yet. All I'm concerned about is the heart rate and the time. But I haven't studied this Fitbit thing yet. But it's okay. One day. When you have to stay indoors because it's so hot outside, Mama Sassy out there doing her thing, I could just, oof. What is that? I don't know what this is doing. Yeah, out there in the heat. I told her to wait. She goes, no, I can't stand it right now. It's got to be done. Okay. I mean, what are you going to do? I said, I know one thing. If you start sweating, you need to come on in because that is what is bad with me. When I start sweating, it's like, when I start sweating, it's bad. Darlene might not like the idea of coming on over to YouTube. I don't know, because that's when it fell off, remember? I don't know. I mean, she might not like us anymore. Who knows? Who knows? No, I think she's just, yeah, she's got some health issues, I think. And we're going to get it straightened out. Or she is. Why did I put we in there? She's going to get it straightened out. Okay. All right. Today's one of them days. It's Monday. Alexa, what is the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
Currently, in Culpeper, it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. You can expect more of the same today. with a high
Yeah.
of 97 degrees and a low of 74 degrees. Also, there's an extreme heat watch in effect
Yeah.
on Tuesday, June 24th from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
To 9 p.m. Alexa, what's the weather for June 24th in Culpeper?
Here's the forecast for Tuesday, June 24th in Culpeper. Look for high temperatures, with a high of 101 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 72 degrees.
I think I need to reschedule. Oh, Alexa, tell me a it's too hot joke.
I don't have a joke about that.
Alexa, tell me a summertime joke.
Why did the sunbathers put on their fanciest bathing suits? Because they were going to the beach ball.
The beach ball. Oh, whatever. I don't like that one. Sorry, Alexa. I don't like that one. Oh, yeah. There you are, Lisa Lou. That's what I call my granddaughter, Lisa Lou. I know. Let me see. Alexa, tell me a joke about 100-degree weather.
I don't have a joke about that.
See? Because it's not a joking matter. It's not a joking matter. Okay. So we do have this. It's a little bit of this. Yeah, it's too hot. I need to reschedule my lab because my air conditioner's broke. And I'm just not, no. I think I thought, okay, it would be good because I looked at the temperature and it wasn't going to get too hot until. But if it's going to be that way on the ride home after I go stop by Rhonda's and all that, no, I'm not going to do that. It's not going to work. Okay, January 23rd, International Widows Day. Let It Go Day. And that's what I've been doing. Let it go. And National Pink Day. Oh, I should have wore pink. We got pink in the background. June 23rd, historical events. What have I got on the back of this? Oh, I was just curious what I had on the back of this. U.S. Secret Service is created in 1860. And you know what? I think I saw either a documentary. Yeah, how's that sassy baby doing? You got to watch out for babies and heat rash and all that in the heat. I saw a movie anyway about something, but it might not have been Secret Service. It might have been something else. Frederick Douglass is the first African American to be nominated U.S. Vice President. He received 1 vote at the Republican Convention. Contraceptive pills are first sold in 1967. Wow, that wasn't that long ago. The longest game in professional baseball is completed. Pawtucket Red Sox beat Rochester Red Wings 3-2 in 33 innings. The game began 18th of April. What? 1981. They must have rescheduled it, like continue. That's wild. Brexit. The United Kingdom votes to leave the European Union in 2016. I never studied up on that. I always hear that word Brexit, but I never know what it means. All right. June 23rd birthdays are June Carter Cash, country singer, 1929. Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice, 1948. Happy birthday, everybody that has a birthday today, June 23rd. Happy birthday. Baby Sassy doing good. Yay! Good. He's better. Yeah. Yeah. Good. So close to crawling. Then you're in trouble. That's all I'm going to say. When they start being able to get where they want to go, you cannot ever take your eyes off of him, ever. And he's a boy. It's worse. That's all I got to say. As long as he's not climbing trees, you're doing good. My son used to climb everything, and my niece, Rhonda's grandson, is he's climber. He's just a boy, and this is what they do. They hide it in places and they climb, and they just it's just, oh my gosh. So when my son was little, still in diapers, we were at this living on this in this small farmhouse. And it had an old, I don't know if you remember it or not, but the cast iron sinks, and it had cabinets underneath. And he would go to the one cabinet with all the canned food, pull all the canned food out. And so, of course, that's what he didn't play with baby toys. He played with stuff. He would not play with baby toys. He wanted everything the adults had. So he would pull all the canned food out and go in, and that was his fort. And I thought, to me, that was cool. But when his dad came home and tripped over a can of food, it wasn't funny anymore. But I always joke that if I ever needed canned food, just go look on the floor somewhere and there'd be a can of food. Yeah, it's just when they get motivated, that's it. That's it. And the worst thing about it, let's see, I don't know what age, until they start minding you, I guess, you're always humped over. You're always humped over picking them up. You're always humped over helping them walk. You're always humped over. So just consider it getting your steps in, getting your exercise. My last one, Melanie, the girls always had these little overalls on because their knees would get, I always had pants on them because I didn't like their knees getting red or dirty or whatever, right? So I always had pants on them. So anyway, my kids always had overalls. So I just had my finger around one of her straps of her overalls, and that's as far as I would let her go, because she was one of them too. She would take off and get in trouble. Yeah, I love the babies though. But yeah, you're going to be so busy. And the best thing to do is let them be as busy is to wear themselves out. The only problem I had was the in-between nap time stage, where when they get about 3, you have your nap time is, they don't want to take a nap anymore. You know what I mean? I even tried the let's lay down and be quiet stuff. That didn't work either. So I just gave it up after a while, and they just had an early bedtime. And then they graduated into later bedtimes the older they got, right? Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun chasing that. I think I have a picture of me chasing. I was about ready to give birth, had to chase my son. He thought it was funny to run away from me. He just thought it was the most hilarious thing in the world. And I had to run after him. And I think that's when the baby went, poof, dropped. But he thought it was funny. He thought it was hilarious that I had to chase him. But yeah, you're what did they say? You're going to miss this, that song. You're going to miss this. My gosh. All right. Anybody that's not here and that sees this later, going over to Cathy's Online Sales, make sure you follow on Facebook. There's going to be a Facebook giveaway, $20 PayPal. So make sure you go over there and watch for it. I think it's July 15th because I scheduled it. And it'll run for till the end of July, and then I will pick the winner August 1st. And I think I did that at night. So I hope all the details are correct in that post, because I scheduled it so I wouldn't forget. Okay, so that's it for that. And now we got reviews. Oh, it's starting to cool off a little bit in here. Woo wee, baby. I'm drinking my green tea today because I like green tea, but I read up on beverages that help you with your cholesterol. And guess what? Green tea is one of them. So I like green tea, and that's what I'm drinking right now after my first cup of coffee. I really do like it. And also pomegranate? Yeah, pomegranate juice. So when I went to the grocery store the other day, I got pomegranate and blueberry juice, because blueberries are supposed to be good for you too. And I drank some of that a long time ago just to try it, and I really liked it. And so it's been a long time, and now I've got some in the fridge, and I'm going, oh man, I love this. So I think I'm going to drink some in the morning and some in the evening and try that out. And then we got to get back to the bean thing. Beans and apples again. So the next fruit I purchase is apples. But they're good for you. I don't know about you, but I get tired of eating the same food every single day. I even get tired of coffee as far as the flavor. I get tired of coffee, so I'll mix up the flavors that I put in the coffee, because I just get tired of the routine of it, I guess. I don't know. Okay, speaking of coffee, I got this at, let me share it. I got this at the Dollar Tree. I had never seen it in there before, because I figured I had to go in to get something. And I'm just walking around looking, what's different? What's different? Well, I found something that's different, and it's right in my line of reviews. It's Jim Beam Bourbon Vanilla Ground Coffee. Let's see, does it say have any, let's see, what's it say? And it was only $1.25. How am I supposed to see this? Okay. Trademarks of Jim Beam brands, authorized license to White Coffee Corp. Ingredients, handpicked specialty coffees, natural and artificial flavors. Contains less than 0.5. Ooh, does it have alcohol in it? That's funny. It must be the flavoring, because the flavoring is from Jim Beam. Okay, that's funny. All right. So there you go. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to try this. I already have some in. Let's see, what else does it say? In New York. Manufactured by White Coffee Corporation. Okay, let's see. It's got something written on the side. And it smells so good. Elegant, smooth, refined in character. Jim Beam's rich flavor offers mellow hints of caramel. Oh, that's what I'm smelling. Caramel and vanilla. Now imagine the taste of American's native spirit infused into the finest 100% Arabic coffee. Enjoy a sweet, mild flavored coffee. Burst of vanilla and a creamy, woody overtone highlights the bourbon-flavored coffee's caramel and smoky note. They want to get all fancy. I wish you could smell this. That smells good. Okay, we're gonna try it. And I got this a couple days ago, and I had to hide it so I wouldn't try it ahead of time. Okay. Okay, still hot. Still hot. All right. Now, it's dark. I usually do a 12 ounce. It's weak coffee, but this I did the 8 ounce, and I want to see. I'm excited. Interesting. Okay, it smells better with the fresh grounds than it does in the cup. It does have a little bit of flavor to it, but not extreme. Tastes like coffee, and it's mild. It's mild. All right, now I'll show you what else I've been doing lately. You know how you have to have emergency milk on hand? What dawned on me the other day? I'm going, okay, I've got my emergency milk just in case I want to bake something and I need real milk, not dry milk, not evaporated milk. So this is 1% milk, right? And I've got it marked with a C because I put all my flavors and sugar and stuff in here for my creamer. I'm going, that's smart, Cathy. Because if you need it for milk for something, now it wouldn't do if I put it in eggs, I guess, because it'd be too sweet. But I put the vanilla and I put the sugar in here, and then I use it as my creamer. And I'm going, that's not a bad idea, Cathy. I'm glad I thought of this. Okay. Splash. That's not enough. Hold on. But I'm glad I thought of it because I'm going, what am I going to do with that milk before it expires, right? Yeah. Because this is expires or whatever, goodbye, whatever, July 10th. So I said, okay, that's it. I'm not wasting it. I'll use this for my creamer. Let's try it and see. And yep. And I'm happy. It's not going to waste. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh yeah, just very, very mild coffee. Very mild. I'm not you're tired of making food and not fun. I don't blame you. Check that recipe out. Y'all let me know how that recipe works. Because I've got it in mind. I've been buying cucumbers lately, but they're all gone. And I love pineapple and I love onion. So try that. Now this is pretty good. This is pretty good. It's not bad, really. It's not. For $1.25, it's not bad. And you have to have I don't know. It's like $8 for a large container of that coffee, by the way. But anyway, so in the summer, instead of cooking, I like to eat, the cool foods like the salads and things like that. But I also like to have stuff on hand if I want to heat it up. for the week, like, you know, in the wintertime, it's the soups and the chilies. But we'll see. So we'll get some apples and some pineapple and some cucumbers, and we'll try it. What all does that recipe have in it? I forgot. But anyway, if you look online on Facebook, you'll see this cucumber and pineapple. Oh my God, it just looks delicious. Okay, so now I got free samples. If you guys didn't know, you can sign up for free samples. Just be patient and just forget about what you signed up for and let the samples come in. And that's what I do. I just sign up for free samples. And I said, well, why don't I test out some of these free samples, open them up online. That way you guys can see it too. I don't know how to pronounce this, but anyway, let me share the screen. Okay, this is, let me see. This is Carave. I don't know how to pronounce that. But they have skincare, and now they have hair care. And I don't know. Okay, so which one do we have? This is a moisturizing lotion. Hair care. What does this say? Intensive moisturizer. This is facial and ultra light gel, whatever that is. I gotta find it. That's a cleanser. New facial. Oh, this is the one right here. It says AM. Why does it say AM? Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Is blendable daytime moisturizer with SPF 50 sunscreen that delivers all-day hydration while protecting your skin from the sun's rays. Made for normal to dry skin, helps hydration and sun protection. Okay, I wonder what the regular cost is. It's got all these whatevers in it. I'm not a person that puts chemicals on my face. Okay, buy online. Oh. Huh. I bet it's expensive at Ulta. So you can get it at the drugstores, and you can get it at Amazon. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at CVS. I'll tell you real quick how much CVS is charging. Oh, $20 for a, what size is it? For the full size. Okay, so let's say $20 for the full size. How much is the full size? It doesn't say. $20. I wanted to get the price before I try it. What does it say? How many ounces? 3 ounces. Wow. Okay. We're going to try it. This is the facial moisturizing SPF stuff. It says gel formula, lightweight, oil-free, fragrance-free. This one says 2 ounces. But it's got also has a $2 off. But we're going to see. We're going to check it out and see. I don't blame you for being tired of making food, Suzette. I really don't. It's okay in the wintertime because you want that heat, like to bake and cook and all that stuff. But you can do what a lot of people do, and they make their food for the week. Come on, there's not much in here. It's a sample. It's a sample. Maybe. There it is. Okay. It's a sample. Nope. It doesn't have any text. A little goes a long way. I will tell you that much. A little goes a long way. Not that I'm going to be out in the sun. Oh, I will be driving. And it does sink into your skin. You know how some just sit there? Yeah, this does. Sinks into your skin. I don't know. I might like this. Not $20 worth, but I might like it. It's supposed to be for your face, but I don't want it to go to waste. I even got it on my glasses. No, it is fragrance free. It does sink into your skin and does not leave a oil or, yeah, it does. Okay, that's not bad, y'all. If you want SP, well, this one says SPF 30. Let's see. Thought it said 50. What's it say? Let me get the last little bit out of here. Yeah. So it's got sunscreen in it. And it does go right. It does not, yeah. It goes right in. So I approve of this. Personally, I don't like to put chemicals on my face. But just to try it out and see if it, yeah. Goes right in. Yeah, okay. That's good. This other one is Ultralight Moisturizing Gel, all skin types, weightless, which means you can't feel it, helps restore with all these whatever acids in them. Okay. $2 off. Who wants $2 off? Who wants $2 off? I think that's all you have to do. So if you want these sunscreens, see if you can scan that code. Wonder if that will work. All right. I like these samples because it lets you know ahead of time what it's like. Hold on. Yeah, that baby's going to keep you busy, child. Oh my gosh. Apply liberally to face and neck in the morning and at night, or as directed by a physician. Whatever. Don't get it in your eyes. Okay. So I did this backwards. You're supposed to put this on first, then the sunscreen. I love getting these. Oh, this is more clear. It's not clear. But it's not as, no fragrance. So I'll put it on my arm. Ooh, it feels like it's cooling. Yeah. Little goes a long way. Little goes a long way. Ultra light moisturizing gel. I really have problems with my skin. Not as much as I used to. Not as much as I used to. Because remember, I was taking fluid pills before. I'm moisturizing. I'm moisturizing. It says put it on your neck. And a little does go a long way. Huh. All right. Maybe that's the hint. But I want, I'm not knocking this. This is, if you spend money on makeup and stuff, this is good. But I try not to put chemicals on my face. So we'll see. Ever since, I don't know, instinctively, when I was a teenager, I wouldn't put moisturizers or soap, especially no soap. I wouldn't do none of that. The only thing that I put on my face when I was a kid was, or ever, was water and alcohol. That's it. Water and alcohol. That was it. If I had, and I did, because you're a teenager, you get oily skin. Water and alcohol. And now, lately, because now I'm ready for the day I'm all covered. I got to go out in it too, and I'm not looking forward to it. I might just give it up. Anyway, but this is nice. So if you guys want to try it, because this stuff is pretty good. That both of them, very nice, very nice. Especially that ultralight moisturizing gel. That stuff is nice. And like I said, a little goes a long way. So if you guys want to try it, try it. I'll save that coupon if anybody wants it. But yeah, so now what I'm doing is I'll take a wash rag and I'll wet it and I'll put a little bit of peroxide. It's hydrogen peroxide on it. And if I'm having issues with, usually get oils around here. Well, I still got some of this on me. Okay. But it sinks in. Amazing. All right. So y'all need to try that. Y'all need to try that. Send for a free sample. I don't know. Don't ask me where I applied for the free sample. But I saw it and I said, heck yeah, I'll try this. Because, the older you get, the more hydrating you need for your skin and stuff. Oh, I also did that aloe. Remember the aloe that I put in the spray? I put aloe on, but it's aloe. Yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see if I look 20 by the end of the day. I got to save this. Where am I going to save it to? Yeah, just see if I look younger. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I got the biggest compliment when I've probably already told y'all. I'll never forget it because I was shocked. And this lady goes, how old are you? And I told her, and she goes, You know what? It amazes me. The people that come in here and they just don't look their age. They look young. And here I am, 60, and I look horrible. And rah, 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 rah. She was tired. But I'm going, yeah, that makes me want to go to the doctor every day. But anyway, so yeah, mom's always looked really good. Because see, she keeps moving and she eats just about everything. A little bit of everything. She eats just about everything. And she just makes sure, the only thing is she has a little bitty dinner and then she has to have something sweet. Which is okay because she doesn't eat that much. Where I pick out on stuff I like. But I didn't really have that I didn't have that bad acne problem that some of the kids get. They get it's really, really bad. And so I'm grateful for that. I don't think any of us did. I can't remember. I know I didn't. I don't remember Rhonda having that issue. I don't know about my brothers though. But some people have a real bad acne issue. I think I got that. I did. That have a real bad acne issue where they take they have to take medicine and stuff. I hated pimples. I was one of them that would get the one irritating pimple that drove you absolutely nuts. I wish I had something to make my hair fuller. But that's okay. I'm getting my hair cut as soon as I can schedule it with my daughter. So I'm going to have to. She only has Mondays off and Sundays. And Sundays is her usually, instead of ball game, it's usually take care of business for the family household day. So I'll have to ask her to put me in on a day to get my hair cut. Because I can't do this. I've already cut my bangs 50 times. I just can't do it. I just can't. What else was I going to tell you guys? Okay. Yeah, y'all be careful. Oh, Alyssa, what is the temperature there where you are? So I know mom's got to go back to Arizona. I can't. Y'all do this on camera and you don't know which way. Mom's got to go back to Arizona because it's so hot there. The trees are dying. She has fruit trees. So she's got to go back and figure that out. I don't like the idea of her flying by herself. But, I mean, she's going to go as long as she can go. She is. So if I break out in pimples from this stuff, I'll let y'all know. Because I don't usually put stuff on. What? 64 degrees? Is that sweater weather? That's strange. This weather drives me nuts. You just don't know. Okay, so anybody that doesn't know, on Mondays we do Inner Peace Cards by Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. You guys follow us on YouTube too. Still got time. It's 100 and something gonna be this week here. That's why it's gonna be so hot tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm not even gonna. It's not worth it to me. I'm not young anymore. I don't want to do it. So I have to get off here and do the I'll have to get off of here and do the. Alyssa, are you still in the group? I've got to. I looked at it this morning, and our Sassy Friends, I think I'm going to name it Sassy Friends group, is our supporters group. I looked it up this morning, and all I have to do is schedule a meet, and that way we can chit chat with voices. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what happened to me? I'm so stupid. So I got a lot of Amazon accounts because I like to do the trial. They give you like, if you haven't ordered in a while, they give you free Amazon Prime for a minute, for a week or whatever, or first month free or whatever. So I'm sneaky, and so I do that, and I take advantage of it. Well, the last time I ordered something, I ordered the 2-day free shipping, which was cheaper than the shipping price, right? So I ordered the 2-day Prime or a week's Prime or whatever for $1.99, which was cheaper than the shipping. And I said, okay. And I'm going, oh, I got to cancel it before I forget. And then I'm going, well, shoot, let the order go through first. Well, I forgot. I forgot. So I had to order some more ink for the cookie frosting printer thing. And so what I figured was, because it automatically, did my card or whatever for $14.99. And I said, okay. So when I ordered the ink, it let me have a $8 discount for Prime. So I said, okay, let the $8, let's use that as a, to balance out so I don't feel so bad for paying $14.99, because I order from Amazon, but I don't order all the time, maybe once a month or once every 2 months or whatever. So anyway, so I could just kick myself. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me know then when you're back on, or I'll check, and then we'll do the conversation on a day at 12. I'll let you know, because you can sketch what they say. What I had them do was, it's like I hit it to set a meeting, like for now, and then it gives you a code to send it to, this code or link. Then I can give it to everybody on the group that they want to join, and that kind of thing. So we'll schedule it so that it's this time, so it's 12 noon, and I'll let you know. I don't think about it until Mondays and Fridays. It just goes choo. So maybe on Friday, maybe we can do it at 12 over on the group. I think that would be a lot of fun, that we just chit chat, girlfriend talk, just talking. You know how women are. Oh, I saw this video. Of course, it's on TikTok. I saw this video, and this guy walks around like he's the wife, and she's doing skits. He's the wife, and she's the husband. And so she's talking all this stuff, right? He is talking all this stuff like he's her. And he says when he comes home, he likes to rest, right? And so he walks in, he goes, the family's downstairs. What are you doing? Yeah, I think it would be fun. We'll get it all straightened out. But I tested it this morning, and because I said, how am I going to do this? And so I looked at it, and it says set a meeting, and I said, okay. And then it says, here's the code to share. or here's the whatever to share. And so I can just put that for anybody that wants to pop in that day. I can let you know ahead of time. That way you'll be prepared for it. Like it could be, I don't know, Friday afternoon or something. I don't know, because I don't think about it until the days I go on live. But we'll do that. It'll be a lot more fun, a lot easier. I don't know how long it lasts, how long you can do that, how long the meetings are for or whatever, but it'll be a test run, and then we'll try it. Because I know me and Kelly and Rhonda did video during the shutdown times. We did videos that way on Google Meet. And then I took that video and saved it, and then I cropped it or whatever, or we did a live. I don't even remember. But anyway, that's what we used, and it's a video thing. And I think it would be fun. You don't have to have your face on there if you don't want to. Since it's in a group, it's up to you. But I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it. And then, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, it'll be a lot easier. It's more fun for you guys because you get to participate with your voice in the conversation, right? I think it's easier than typing. Okay, so, and then when I get up here, I got a call. I gotta change my. It's probably too late too. It's gonna be too hot. So, all right, here we go. Inner peace cards. Okay, here it is. I appreciate all that I am and all that I have, and I do. I really do. Especially when you see somebody else's situation. Stop focusing on what you do not have. Like, don't focus on what you do not have. And shift your consciousness to an appreciation for all that you are and all that you do have. And this is what I practice. I call it being grateful. And I started that years and years and years ago. If I have a bad situation, instead of dwelling on the bad situation, I go, oh my gosh, at least I didn't do such, like spilling stuff everywhere is what I do. At least I didn't whatever. At least it didn't go here. At least I'm grateful that it did. I'm grateful. Practice being grateful. And then you start concentrating on what you have, because it works. When you, instead of crying about what you don't have or what you don't get to do, be grateful. When I see, like watching the news, and you see all these people that don't have, they have nothing but dirt. And that's literally it. All I think about is how grateful I am to have what I have. And I don't sit around and whine about what I don't have. And that is the truth. If I need something, I figure out how to get it. Do you know what I mean? And you know how they say, is it a want or a need? If I need something, I figure out how to do it. The wants, I don't stress over. I go, oh, that'll come later. Or, I don't stress over the wants. If I need it, then I figure out how to get it. And if I can't get it myself, then I call on somebody, say, look, this is my situation, but I'm grateful every day. I'm grateful every single day. Yes, you always, I promise you, and you know what? Sometimes the most destitute, poorest people have the best attitude. They're not sitting around whining and complaining. They're just going on with their day. And when something good happens to them, they are so grateful. Like if If the IRS decides to give you some extra money, woo! But I don't sit around and whine about not getting, whatever. It just is what it is. Yeah. Some of the people, also, their health is so bad, but they got such a good attitude. And it makes you wonder. But that's their survival technique. So I was told a long time ago, I'm going, this person has this such and such, and they don't, they won't admit to it, or they don't. And a nurse told me, it's a survival technique. This is what they do to get through the day. If somebody says you got such and such, no, I don't. When you know good and well, but they just won't they won't let that problem enter. So you got to give them credit. You got to get through the day. You got to get through life. What I always tell my kids is you have to work with what God gives you. So if he decides this is the place you're going to be, or this is the situation you're going to be in, or this is how it's going to go, they just, okay, and just deal with what I got. I always try to make extra money. I used to say I'm always working backwards, doing all this work, and it's costing me money instead of making money. This guy come into the drugstore I was working at, and he was throwing a fit. He said, we started canning because we wanted to save money. He said, but every time I have to buy these supplies, it's costing me a lot of money. Yeah. I will allow, I don't know if y'all have done this or not, but I will allow myself to be sad. I tell myself that too. You have a right to be sad. Go ahead and be sad, but get over it. I've learned that. I had to learn it. I had to learn. And when I was young, I would watch the older women, and I would ask them, what do you do? How come, you don't, you're not, whatever, or how come stuff doesn't upset you? She said, I had to learn it because my health, I can't be worried and sad. And I know for a fact that worrying causes stress, which the stress causes all the other problems. I know that for a fact because it happens to me. So I have to go, instead of being angry, all the bad stuff, instead of being angry or sad or pitiful, I can't do that. I just got to keep going forward. And that's Mama Sassy. She just says, she told me yesterday, I guess I'll work, after we just talked about the weather. She said, I guess I'll work on them bushes in the morning when it's cooler. And I said, Mom, why don't you just wait for our brother, Randy? She goes, no, because it's driving me crazy. I want it done now. I said, oh, well. I said, what I do when I start sweating, I immediately start cooling off, because if I don't, I'll get sick. And she goes, I know, I do. I quit when I start sweating. But I remember one time I come into the house, and she was pale as a ghost, and she was hot from being outside. And I said, don't do that. Don't wait. Just go work first thing in the morning and real late at night before it gets dark or something. Don't be outside if you don't have to. It worries me, but what are you going to do? I mean, when somebody's determined. And my son goes, is that where you get it, Mom? Being hard-headed. Because I said, Grandma Virgie is so hard-headed. He goes, is that where you get it from, Mom? I said, probably. Whatever. Been fun talking to you. Go ahead and try this bourbon vanilla. It smells better than it tastes. It tastes the the Jim Beam. It tastes, it's mild. If you like mild coffee, it's pretty good. So if you want to try it yourself, you can go to Dollar Tree, get it for $1.25. Of course, I don't know how long they'll have those samples out, but I said, I'm going to try this because coffee is my thing. I'm not a professional reviewer, but I know if I can handle it or not. I still have that little bit of that energy coffee stuff that I tried. And I put it in because I don't want to overdo it, and because it's got tremendous amounts of caffeine in it. So I just put a little bit in each cup, so that don't go to waste. I don't know how long it stays good in the refrigerator, but whatever. Okie dokie. Okay, so I'll let you know ahead of time on our group what we decide to do about that. Anybody that wants to join the group, go over to Facebook, and at every post there's a link to the group. And like I said, I'm thinking about changing up the name so it sounds a little better. But it's a supporters group. So anybody that wants to support Sassy Silver Sisters, it's only 99 cents a month. That's it. The end. 99. That's as low as I could get it. We gave it up for a while. And then I said, let me see. Shucks, let me see. And sure enough, it was 99 cents. And I said, oh, I can handle that. I can handle that, 99 cents. But yeah, so, okay. I'm still getting my free coffee from Panera, or drinks from Panera. I figured that one out too. So if you guys, if they offer you, the last time I got a $3.99 a month, or $3 a month for 3 or 4 months, whatever. And then after that, I'd have to pay 16 something a month. And it's a sip club at Panera. And so they tell you which ones you're allowed to order. And so I'm always going, right? So I'll run in there, not today because it's too hot, but I'll run in there and or drive through and pick up a drink. It's a large drink, and you can get medium or large. And so I just did it under another email. I joined under another email, and then they gave it to me free for joining. I'm going, I can do this until they decide they don't want to do that no more. So, all right, let me get off here so I can change my doctor's appointment. This is crazy. I love Panera. And the reason I love Panera is because I don't get sick off their food. You know how sometimes you'll go eat somewhere and you end up with a queasy stomach or whatever? I don't know what's different about it. And when you dine in, we always go to Panera for, not always, but a lot to Panera for our sister's lunch. When we go, we always we go in, and we always, I always taste their different teas they have, because you get the refills and all that. And I'll get a tomato soup or something, and a grilled cheese or what. But their food does not make me sick like a lot of these other places, and I don't know what it is. But yeah, Panera is good. But anyway, if you got a Panera near you, I'm like down the road from a Panera. If you got a Panera near you, then go online and sign up for Panera and see if they offer you a free sip club. Yep. You too, Suzette. I got my laundry done, by the way. I'm so proud. Now I'll never change clothes again because I don't want to do laundry again. All right, ladies, I'll let you know on the Google Meet, okay? All right, talk to you later. Try to stay cool, everybody who is in this heat. This is scary to me. All right, talk to you later. Have a good.
Do you enjoy our videos? Well, we love making them for you. But we do like to have a little extra money to be able to bring them to you. So if you would like to contribute to Buy Me a Coffee,
Buy me a coffee.
we can add to our little fund
Yes.
to bring you more great content. So buymecoffee.com, Sassy Silver Sisters.